Excellent. Here they come. Oh no, have I smudged my mascara? Maybe. Brilliant. Here is Anna. Oh, chilly today. Hello.
Hi, Pippa. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad, thank you.
Excellent. Nice to see you.
Likewise. Do epic shit. Is it
Do
your
epic.
is it your motto?
That is my new motto, yes. This
What
was
was
in
the previous one?
the previous one. I don't think I had a previous one, but it will forevermore be do epic shit. This was in my old yoga studio, but they had to shut down. And so I bought it off them. I really wanted it. And now it's
Yes, I
fine.
noticed it last time, but
Yeah,
I didn't have courage to say.
point it out.
Yes.
What is that? Oh,
Yes.
lovely. Where are you zooming in from, Anna?
Australia.
Oh, wow. Okay. Gosh, what are you doing in
Yeah, it's 10,
Australia?
10 p.m. at the moment, so
Okay.
I was really looking forward to it to start.
Yeah, yeah, I bet. Oh my gosh. Wow. Did you find Lilo through like Instagram or?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay. God, the magic of the internet, eh?
Yeah.
Meet people from all over. Where are you from originally?
Ukraine.
Amazing. Okay. So have you been in Australia long or?
6 years.
Wow. Okay. Do you like it?
Yeah. I think I just got used to it.
Yeah.
It's very, I think the main reason it's like just too far from everything and from
Yeah.
everyone.
It is out in the middle of nowhere, really, isn't it?
Yes.
Um,
But it's
Lovely
it's it's
place.
really nice here.
Yeah, I like it. I went to Adelaide for about a month and then I traveled up the coast and we went to
Oh,
Melbourne,
okay.
up or down the
Did
coast, yeah.
did you enjoy?
Um, yeah, I had a really good time. I loved it. I did really love it. Hello, Z1. Z1.
It's,
She's
I'm
like a Star
sorry
Wars name.
to change name. My name is Ekaterina. So sorry,
Arena.
Ekaterina. That's it. You can call me Katya.
Katya. Okay,
Yeah,
lovely. I'm Pippa. Have I met you yet? I don't know if I recognize you.
yeah.
Have
Just
you-
my first time. Yeah, unfortunately I skipped like the last
Fine.
lesson. I missed it, but now I'm
Okay.
here.
Excellent, you are. You are indeed. And Yana has just joined as well. Fabulous. I do think we'll have a few more people, I'm hoping, considering last time we had about 35 or something crazy. So hopefully they will keep coming. Hello, Yana. Where are you from, Katia?
I'm from
Where are you?
Moscow,
Oh, lovely.
living in Russia. Yeah,
Great. Is that where you are now?
yeah. Now I'm here,
Lovely.
like, yeah, from my apartment.
Excellent, excellent. Here they come. Here they all start coming. Lovely. I do like knowing where everyone is. It's exciting. Yana, where are you based at
I
present?
actually live in London.
Fab.
Yes. And I'm still struggling with my pronunciation.
It
Yeah.
takes time and it's such a melting pot these days. There's, as we'll come into in my session today, I often think there is no right or wrong with your British accent, but obviously there is, but there's lots of flexibility within it as well.
Yeah.
And Svetlana, hello, my love, welcome back. Good to see you.
Hello.
Um, Lovely. If we've got a bit of time, because people do tend to rock up for the first 5 minutes. So if anyone's got any questions or if you've been doing anything with Lilo or anyone and you're like, don't get it, or you've just got any general pronunciation questions, do feel free to ask while we've got some time and I'll let people in and then we'll do our warm up like usual and crack on with today's exercises. So do let me know if you have any questions about anything. How is it all going? Have you been all enjoying it? Have you hit any brick walls, anyone?
Yes.
Generally, yes. Brick wall and enjoying it.
Both, yes. Because it's not easy to, like when you start talking and like kind of practicing, and it's not easy without the book and understand where this goose vowel or what's that versus goose? I already forgot what's the vowel. I mean, like, it's not easy to understand where you have to choose the correct vowel when you are talking.
Yeah. From reading it, you mean like you see the vowel and then actually it doesn't always, it's not
Yes.
always sounding how it looks like it should sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. And I think like, I mean, it's all right for some people that maybe are in like a British speaking country, like Yana's in London, like it kind of helps. But also, like I say, it doesn't always help. And I think one of the best things you can do is just keep looking it up and do the hard work now. This is something I always coach my acting students. Like, we always want the quick fix and we want to just know and get it straight away, but it takes time. And the more time you put in, the more, like, yes, it will take longer to get it, but in the long run, it will be easier for you moving forward because you've put in all that extra work. So I'd encourage you to keep like, just look in the dictionary. If you've got a physical dictionary, it's one of the best things you can invest in. I use mine all the time, and this was my dad's dictionary. And like, just flicking through and seeing and reading all the definitions and everything, I think you'll start to pick things up quicker. And Latin origins are often listed as well if you Google meanings of words. So yeah, if there's anything that you're struggling with, I'd encourage you to look it up in a dictionary and see how it's written about, what are the, other words that it reminds you of, and it will help you moving forward.
Yeah.
Again, it's long-winded having a physical dictionary and doing it, but it's the best way to learn, I think. So I hope that helps. And obviously Google can be quite helpful. I know sometimes the pronunciation on there is American, but I think you can change that. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. Anyway, hello everyone. Other people are arriving. Olga, we're just having a little chin wag while some of you flutter on in. Flutter on in. Arriving into the Zoom like a little butterfly. Oh, I made myself laugh. Right, brilliant. We should get started because I like to get started. Welcome everybody. I think I've met most of you now. Masha, have I seen you before? I feel like yes, excellent,
Definitely.
lovely.
One.
Amina, Jala, Olga, Yana, excellent. All right, we're going to get started. We're going to do a little warm up, guys, as we usually do. I have popped it into the Telegram chat. I will say now I am a little bit under the weather, so bear with me if I'm a little bit slow on the uptake today. I'm fine, but I'm a little bit under the weather. So we're going to do a simple warm-up as usual. Let's get some shoulder rolls moving and happening, guys. Let's loosen up that rib cage, our diaphragm, and just take some nice deep breaths. Have a little wiggle in your chair. If you want to stand up, you can, but I'll allow you to sit as well. Good, good, good. Let's take a nice deep breath in through our nose if you're able to. Luckily I am right now. I've got some tissue just in case I get a bit nose blocked. And I want you to take a nice deep breath in through that nose, lifting those shoulders to your ears. Good, expanding that rib cage. And on the out breath, through the mouth. Let's do a nice kind of, like at the end of a long day, you know, that kind of out breath where you've just had enough and you're glad to be home. Yeah, let's do that. So let's just do a few of those. Let me just quickly pin myself. There we go. So breathing in, shoulders up, like at the top of the roller coaster, and we're going down again. Good. A couple more of those. Good. Sat nice and upright if you are on a chair. Lovely. One more. Excellent, excellent. Have a little wiggle. Delightful. Let me quickly check my notes and check the room. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. Let's just do some very gentle ear to shoulder leans, tilts. Don't know what you call them. Stretch. It's a stretch, isn't it? And then let's just very gently let that head roll forward and around to the other side. Remember to breathe. Let that head hang heavy, and we're not swinging it recklessly. We're just gently guiding it from one shoulder to the other. Good. Our beautiful brains and heads are so heavy, our poor little neck has to carry it around all day. It's good to have a little alleviate of that heaviness. Good. And in your own time, just restacking, letting that head float to the top of your body like a little balloon on a string. Lovely. Just a very simple, quick little stretch there. I think it's really good. As always, as you'll notice in my sessions, I do like to start with warming up the breath, the body, and like just this area in general, that rib cage, getting our, well, yeah, our lungs and diaphragm engaged and working. Okay, good. Well done, guys. Let's do a couple of Tony Robbins just to get a little bit more blood flow. I'm still feeling a little bit cold. So hands up. Nice and fingers sprayed like this. And we're going to very gently on a short, sharp sh sound, pull down, sh, like this. Yeah, good. And then we're going to rise up, breathe in. Short, sharp, sh. Good. Breathe in. Sh. Now we're going to pick up the pace a little bit in your own time. Sh. Sh. Matching the breath. Sh. With the movement. Sh. Breathe in. Sh. Breathe in, shh, breathe in, shh. Couple more, shh. 3, shh, shh. 1, shh. Good, and let that go. Should have a nice little bit of heat in your shoulders. I'm going a little bit red. Very good, very, 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 very good. Lovely. Now we're going to do some pucker smiling, warming up our faces a little bit. I want you to pucker, lips nice and tight, like a little fish. Or like you're giving someone a little kiss. Mwah, darling. Lovely. Mwah, mwah. Excellent. Pucker, smiling. Big grin. Lovely. Pucker. Smile. And in your own time, let's do a few reps of that. Remember to breathe. Keep your posture nice and tall. Double time now. Let's do it nice and quick. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm a ventriloquist. I didn't even know. Could you see? My lips were doing something else, but I was able to count down. How impressive. Very good. Well done, guys. Let's do a little bit of a jaw release after that one. That's kind of probably worked all of these muscles up here. Very gently. You can use the meaty part of your hand or your knuckles. We're just going to let that jaw hang loose. And on an out breath, just guide that jaw to hang nice and heavy. Good. Might help to imagine that you're at the dentist and you've got a numb face. Good. And let the jaw hang heavy at the bottom. Really good. Katya, I can see that you're closing your mouth as soon as you've done that. I want you to let it hang open for me, yeah? So see, open. Oh, yeah. Heavy tongue. Stay there. Let that jaw hang heavy in the skin. Good. One more time on an out breath. Lovely jubbly. Very good, guys. Now we're going to do cleaning the teeth with the tip of the tongue. So using that tip of your tongue, starting at the back top row, I want you to go around and like you've got a little sponge on the end of your tongue. You're just giving all of your teeth a little clean. So in your own time, remember to breathe, keep your posture nice and tall. I want you to work your way around the top row of teeth, okay? Let's have a go. Cleaning those teeth. And actually, I'm going to encourage you as well to try and keep your lips open if you can. We're not trying to keep it all quite like this. I actually want you to see what you have to move. And get used to that uncomfortable feeling of having your mouth open a little bit, okay? We do have quite a lot of, when you watch me talk, keep cleaning everyone, don't cut corners. When you watch me talk, can you see how much space in certain words and vowel sounds I'm using? So again, I want you to get used to having your mouth open a little bit more, okay, guys? Well done. Keep going, keep cleaning. Walk your way around. When you've done the top row, I want you to do the bottom row. So give them all a nice good clean all the way around each tooth. Don't cut corners. Imagine you are suddenly a dentist and you're cleaning your own teeth. Remember to breathe. Stick with it. I know it's a bit random. Lovely. Well done. Keep going if you haven't finished, but if you have finished, join me with tongue hook. We're going to imagine there's a hook on the end of the tongue. Now we're going to stretch that tongue out. We've just got it moving in our mouth in all sorts of weird and wonderful ways. Now we want to elongate it and stretch it out. So imagine there's a hook on the end of that tongue attached to a piece of string and you're going to pull it out. And I want you to use your hands and imagine that you're pulling on that string and pulling that tongue out of your face. Good. And we're going to go to another side, like a fish. Caught on a hook. Good, go. And up. Remember to breathe. And now let's add some weird, wonderful sounds in there. Ah. Give me crazy eyes as well. Ah. Whole face working. Good. Crazy eyes. Ah. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, God. Ah. Ah. Beautiful, people. Ah. Good, and let that exercise go. Goodness me, well done. You might find as well that you're salivating a little bit more than usual. That's good. We're just getting everything moving and nice and moisturised. So well done, guys. That was lovely. Excellent job. Now, using our thumbs, we're just going to really quickly massage underneath that jaw. Just this area here. Be gentle, please. Don't just shove your thumb up in your jaw. We want to just massage that root of your tongue gently. Just have a little play around. See what you can feel. If it is quite hard, probably just need to loosen it off a little bit more. And one way you can do that is things like those tongue circles we did last time, or cleaning your teeth with your tongue. All of those sorts of exercises will help. Good. Lovely, guys. There we are. We're going to do one more thing for warm up, and this is something I haven't done with you guys yet, but I think it's actually quite useful and it might help you moving forward. And it's quite simply called, well, it's not quite simply called, I call it buttering the bread. That's what my voice teacher called it, Carol. And so I want you to imagine that your hand is a piece of bread, stick with me, and your other hand is like a butter knife. Can everyone do this kind of motion where you're spreading one way and spreading the other one? Yeah, lovely. Okay, good. That's just a little hand action that might help you with what we're about to do vocally, okay? So we're essentially going to do some consonant sounds. I'm just going to put them in the Zoom chat, actually, because that might be helpful for you to see. So it's essentially called budiga. So what we're going to do, bear with me. As you can see, we've got some vowel sounds. We'll start with the voiced ones. Consonant sounds. We'll start with the voiced. We've got a B, a D, and a G. So I just want you to do that for me now. Very simply, just go B, D, G. Can everyone do that? B, D, G. Very simply, we're just making those consonants. Okay, everyone got that? It looked like you got that. Now we're going to do it the other way, so backwards. G, D, B. Can everyone do that? Does that make sense? Everyone understand what we're doing? It's kind of hard to explain. I feel like every time I get good at explaining it, I end up forgetting how I explained it, and then I can't explain it very well again. But you're all getting there, so it seems like we're doing well. So essentially, what we're doing is we're isolating those consonant sounds, and what you might notice, what's so beautiful about these wonderful consonants, is that we're actually starting on the lips for the B sound, B. Then the D, where are we making that? We're making that with the tip of the tongue behind the teeth, yeah? D, D, D. Can you see my tongue moving there? D, 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 right? So then we've got the tongue articulator working. And then on the G, can anyone identify where that G sound is? We've kind of already touched on it. It's more towards the back of the throat, isn't it? G, 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 G. It's a glottal, a kind of glottal impact sound, okay? So what's wonderful about this exercise is that you can actually really physically feel where each consonant is placed. And this can help you, I think, moving forward when I say things to you in class like, oh, can we bring that energy more forward? Or can you hear where that consonant is? Consonant's being made in your mouth. Right, let's keep the energy at the front of the mouth. Do you see? So let's just practice. Let's do 3 b-d-gs. So I want us to start at the front, and if doing the buttering the bread action helps, do include that. I'll just demonstrate. Watch me first of all, because we're not doing this too quickly first of all. I'm just going to do the b-d-g. 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 So I'm identifying front, b-d-g. Then when we bring in the next version, we're going to add that kind of spreading butter on the bread action, okay? So I'll just demonstrate again. B, D, G, G, D, B. Does that make sense? What I'm doing? I'm trying to give you a physical representation and imagery of buttering the bread whilst accompanying it with making those shapes and sounds in our faces. Does this make sense? Yes? So I want us all to practice this. Let's first of all do 3 b, d, gs. So just in your own time. Let's do it together now. B, d, g. B, D, G, b, d, g. Good. And have your hand facing kind of like in line with where your tongue would be, and that this is kind of just the motion of where we're doing it. So this is the front of your mouth, this is the back of your mouth, yeah? So by the teeth, lips, this is your glottal vocal folds, okay? So we've just done that. Now let's go the other way. G, d, b, g, d, b, g, d, b. Everyone got that? Great. Now we're going to do buttering the bread and do them back to back like I've kind of commented here. Let me just quickly copy and paste that a little bit just so it's extra clear. Oh, it's not letting me copy and paste that a little bit. It's giving me all of it. Hang on a sec. There we go. So now we're going to do this, okay? So nice and slowly, I really want you to just identify, use the hand if it's helpful. If it isn't, take it away. That's fine. We're just going to do a little repetition. B, d, g, g, d, b. B, d, g, g, d, b. Everyone got that? Can you see how you're starting at the front, working your way back, and then working your way forward? Does this make sense? Anyone got any questions? I feel like it's lengthy, but once you've got it, you can just practice this all the time and you'll be able to really like get your articulation beautiful. Good. So well done, guys. Let's do that one more time. The buttering of the bread. Let's do them back to back. B, d, g, g, d, b. B, d, g, g, d, b. Again. B, d, g, g, d, b. B, d, g, g, d, b. Happy? Everyone got that down? What's useful about this exercise as well is keeping that rhythm, almost like a metronome. We're not rushing ahead, but as you get good at this and you can start visualizing it and doing it, we can pick it up and kind of go, it's a really good, useful way to just warm up what you've got to play with. Well done, everyone. That was the voiced version. We're now going to do the voiceless version. So using the voiceless sounds, which is the P, the T, and the K. Okay, so we're just going to do exactly the same thing, but I want you to keep it nice and quiet and unvoiced, because these are the unvoiced sounds, okay? So I'll just demonstrate. Hopefully you can hear me. We'll just do 3 repetitions of P, T, K. So just like this. Yeah, does that make sense? Can everyone do that for me nice and quietly? As they are unvoiced, we don't need to introduce the vocal folds vibrating too much. Give it a go. Well done. And then we're going to do it the other way. K, t, p, k, t, p, k, t, p. Try again. Give that one a go. Good. Well done. Requires a bit of concentration at first. Good. And then we're going to butter the bread just like we did before, nice and slowly. Take it as slow as you want to, but I'll go at an okay speed. I think that will be good for you. Just repeating. P, t, k, k, t, p, p, t, k, k, t, p. Good. P, t, k, k, t, p. Everyone got that? Makes sense? Well done, guys. Well done, well done. And what's useful about this exercise as well is just remembering that you've got the voiced consonants and the unvoiced consonants. So I say like do them quietly like a whisper, but P and T and K as a consonant, they don't have voice behind it, but the B, the G and the D, we need to engage our vocal folds to vibrate to create the sound that accompanies it. Whereas the latter, the voiceless sounds, they are more of a breath release rather than a sound release, even though they create a sound, okay? I won't go into it too much more, but does everyone get what we were doing there? Yeah? Any questions before we move on? Don't be shy. If you have any questions, please ask. I always want to make sure everyone understands. Amazing. Well done, guys. Let's come on to some quick tongue twisters then, just to wrap up the warm-up before we come on to intonation. That's what Lilo's asked me to do today. She assured me that we'd just be doing tongue twisters in my session. And then I said, is there anything that you want me to kind of cover with them? Anything else like that you think people might enjoy or need? And she says, oh, maybe intonation. And I thought, oh God, not intonation. That's like the hardest part, but we can do it and we're going to do it today. For now, let's do some tongue twisters, guys. So we won't go around it individually for these, I think, although we don't have all that many of you on, so we could probably have time. We've got lots to get through afterwards, so we'll see how we go. Let's just do these as a group first of all, and let's see how they are. So really heightening that articulation. This is part of your warm-up. We're not getting lazy. We're not trying to sound like a native really just yet. We're really focusing on the sounds and the shapes to get these tongue twisters super strong, okay? Let's have a go. Very fluffy velvet. Give them a go. Good, we'll do it again. Very fluffy velvet. And I know you're reading it as well, but do try and replicate and shadow what I'm doing with my mouth as well, okay? There's a reason I'm saying it for you. It's to help. So do identify and see if you can what I'm doing and what you're doing differently, and see if we can marry those things up a little bit better. Looked good from here though. Well done, guys. Moving on. Shall I shoot the sheet? Good. I'm checking on y'all. One more time. Shall I shoot the sheet? Delightful. Beautiful work, dears. Moving on. Red leather, yellow leather. Good. Red leather, yellow leather. Good. Looks good. Good blood, bad blood. Good, well done. In fact, let's just for fun on this one, just identify, there's quite a lot of those voiced consonant sounds in this one, isn't there, that we've just worked on, the b and the g. So when we say good, we're using our glottal for the g sound. D is behind the teeth. Good, b is at the front of the lips, isn't it? So really, that good b exercise we've just done will really help with this tongue twister. Good blood, bad blood. Quite interesting, isn't it? So good. Really make sure you get those D's nice and strong for me. Do that one more time. Good blood, bad blood. I want those strong D's. Don't get lazy. Good. T for 2 or T for 10. One of my favorites I created. Good. One more time. T for 2 or T for 10. Yeah, lovely. Well done. Good on that one as well. That pucker smiling exercise. T for 2. All of those warm-up things that we do at the start of class help you in your practice, okay? So do pepper them in throughout your day while you're doing your British accents. It's going to help you. Lovely. What time are we on? Do you know what? I think we might go through really quickly, one of these each, just to check in with where you're all at. And then we'll come on to the main exercises of the day. With intonation. What I will quickly just do is copy and paste the first 10 sentences that I've created for our intonation workshop today and in the chat, just so you can start having a little look. Don't race ahead, but we're going to go around individually and do one of these tongue twisters each. So pick the one that's most challenging for you, and we'll have a quick check-in and just see where you're at today. Pop your hand up for me just so I can keep track of who's gone and who hasn't. And we'll try a tongue twister each. So pop your hand up when you're ready to go, and I will check in with you. Beautiful. Have I pressed record? Yes, I have. Good. Whew. Okay, who wants to go first? We're going to do the tongue twisters first, guys, not the comments or questions. So don't panic and think you need to do all of those just yet. We're going to come to those. Don't you worry. Okay, I'm going to pick someone. Olga, which tongue twister would you like to do?
Okay, the first one, yeah? The first one.
Perfect. Go on then.
Very fluffy velvet.
Yeah, good. Lovely. Can you elongate for me the voiced V a little bit more, the V sound in velvet and very? And then on the F of fluffy, I want you to get a little bit more breath built up behind it before you release it into the word. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. I will try. Very, very fluffy velvet.
Yeah, really good. Much stronger. It's really tempting to pull away, I think, from that uncomfortable shape that and holding on to the vibration and the resonance a little bit. But actually, I really want you to do that a little bit more because it will help you as you keep going. Really, really good. And on that, can we just, everyone can try this. I've done this example many times before, but like a phone on a table vibrating. Can you just replicate that kind of sound for me? Good, 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 good. And what I want you to avoid for now, because what you're doing is you're kind of throwing it out at the end when you're finished, yeah? Can you just try and keep it a little bit more soft? Can you see I'm not even releasing it? I'm keeping the shape there. Just try that for me. Better, better, better. Well done, well done. And don't be afraid to introduce the sound a little bit more. So those vocal folds on this sound need to come together and vibrate to make a voiced sound, okay? The V is voice. So make sure that you have got a little bit of a, well, yeah, a sound accompanying that shape for me. So really try and think of voicing it. Try again. Good. Much better. Well done, well done, well done. Lovely. Feels a bit like tingly, doesn't it, sometimes? Are you feeling quite tingly there, or how are you feeling? Yeah. It can be a bit uncomfortable, make your nose twitch and feel a bit like, oh, but I really want to stick with that discomfort for me and practice that shape, because it's a really useful one that we use in our British accents to express how we feel. I'm very annoyed today, for example, or I'm freezing on the voiceless version of that. I think it's really important to get the v's down pat. So keep working on that for me, but really, really lovely work. Have you got any questions?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Lovely work indeed. And Svetlana, you are up next. Well done, Olga. Thank you.
The same, I think. Very fluffy velvet.
Yeah, one more time.
Very fluffy velvet.
Really good, actually. I think your very and your fluffy are solid. Velvet. Can we enjoy the vel a little bit more? Vel, a little bit more maybe lift and more of a smile in there maybe. And when you get to velvet as well, can we imagine it's spelt V-I-T? Vit, velvet. Just say that word.
Velvet.
Yeah, good. And that second V, we're losing it a little bit. So rather than velvet, velvet, can we make sure it's almost like two separate words? Vel and vit. And we've got to get the V in there. So try again.
Velvet.
Yeah, better. Lovely, lovely. And now let's reduce that energy and effort a little bit. So it's less air being pushed out and it's more of that vibration that we've just established with lovely Olga. Okay, so really try and enjoy the velvet. Little energy, little effort.
Velvet.
Yeah, good. Well done, well done. Think more vibration and resonance rather than breath and pushing. Does that make sense?
Okay, thank you.
That's all right. Try it one more time. Velvet. Nice and smooth.
Velvet.
Yeah, much better. Well done. Say it all again. Very fluffy velvet.
Very fluffy velvet.
Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. Have you got any questions?
No, thanks.
You're welcome. Delightful. Good to see you. Yana, please.
I'll go for this one. Good blood, bad blood.
Yeah, lovely. Well done. So can you just give me a da 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 da?
Da 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 da.
Yeah, da 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 da. Da, da, da. Can I have more of a, you did really well then, fabulous, thank you. But can I now have a little, let's slow it down so it's not da 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 da, it's da, da, da. And what I want you to focus on before you just rush and do it, Yana, for me, is can you see how my tongue is dropping to my bottom teeth as after I've made the D sound? Let me just demonstrate. Da. Can you see how I'm letting my tongue flutter down?
Or is it just half of it?
I want it to come all down. So
All
you've made the D, and I want you to focus when you make the D sound, it's just the tip of the tongue, not the majority of the tongue making that sound. Da, 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 da. It's not the whole tongue coming up here. It is just that tip kind of lifting and releasing. So I really want you to think of getting the tip of the tongue on the D sound, and on the I want you to imagine letting your jaw drop open more and that tongue hang heavy after making the D sound. Make sense?
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Good blood, bad blood.
Good. Well done. Drop the words for now. I just want the da as an exercise.
Da,
Thank you, darling. Good. One more time. Da.
da,
Good. Da.
da.
Can you see, is your tongue dropping down at the bottom behind your teeth? Da.
Da. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good, good, good. Bit hard for me to see. See down there. But lovely, well done, well done, well done. Good. So when we've got the duh, good blood, bad blood, what I want you to imagine, now we bring it back to the tongue twister, like that space we've just made after the D sound, before it as well, I want there to be a little bit more of a lift and a focus on making the D sound from a neutral position in the tongue. So we're not starting up here to make it. I want you to imagine it's starting down here. Good blood. So I don't want the tongue to be high and prepared too early, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Da, da,
Good, good. And now just say good,
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 good.
good, good. So what I'm hearing is that your tongue is actually already quite lifted rather than being a bit flatter in the mouth. What I'm hearing is this, good, good, rather than good, good. Can you hear a difference?
Yeah,
Be honest if you can't. Okay, good. So essentially, I'm keeping, when I'm making the g sound, my tongue is flat and neutral in my mouth. But with you, I actually think it's a little bit higher in preparation for the D, and that's not helping you make it sound more British. So I want you to imagine there's more space in your mouth, like you've just eaten a hot bit of food. Can you do that shape for me? Yeah, everyone practice that. Hot potato in your mouth. Your tongue probably is lowered and your soft palate is probably lifted a little bit. So there's all this space. Nice big space in there. Okay, good. So I want you to imagine when you start the word good, you've got that much space in your mouth before you do the word. Okay, so just try it again. Good.
good.
Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. So I think for you, it's just about letting your tongue be a little bit more neutral and heavy in your mouth and letting there be a bit more space in your mouth on that vowel sound, in particular, the good sound. Yeah. Just say blood for me.
Blood,
Better. Good. So on blood, can you see and hear how your tongue moves? Blood.
blood,
Yeah, you have a bit more space in your mouth. So I want that same kind of space in your mouth when you say the word good. Does this make sense?
good,
Better, better, good,
good, good,
good.
good,
Yeah, try this for me. Good.
good.
Yeah, good, good, good. Yeah, good, good, good. Good, good, good. So now what I want you to focus on as well, so I'm giving you loads, Yana, to think about and play around with. Imagine that you're sending the sound more to your lips and less up this way, which imagine the sound is coming out of your mouth and forward, okay? Just try again. Good.
Good,
Yeah, better. One more time.
good,
Good.
good.
Yeah, good. So what we're doing is we're just kind of finding a tricky way to trick your tongue into being a bit lower and letting that sound resonate in your mouth a little bit more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's less. Go
Like
on.
I tend to be unvoiced as well, like D's at the end of the words.
Mm.
So maybe I'm not sure how to keep my tongue to make it sound like
Yeah, I think perhaps your tongue is just used to being in the position it is for your own accent, which is a beautiful position. We love it. But I think for a British accent and to get a nice resonance in there has to be a willingness to let that tongue kind of drop a little bit. So all the exercises we did, that will help you, I think, identify what your tongue is doing more of, and helping it just release a little bit. And even that jaw release exercise we did, just get used to that sensation of letting your tongue hang heavy in your mouth and your jaw be open. So you're getting used to feeling that space in your mouth, because I do think sometimes it's just so foreign to us. We want to keep tight and we don't want to, intrude, and we're trying to keep polite, so we keep our jaw quite tight and we don't get the sound. We can allow more of that to come out, I think. But really good progress. I think for you, yeah, playing around with the long sound of it, and thinking forward out of your mouth as well will just help you place the sound a little bit better. Does that make sense?
yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Good work, Yana. Threw tons at you then. Go, go, go. Lovely. Anna Atkinson, please.
I want to practice the same.
Okay, go.
Good blood, bad blood.
Yeah, good. Say good again.
Good.
Yeah, good. Good. So a
Good.
similar thing actually. Good. Good. I'm feeling that the back of the tongue is a little bit high, but in the rest of the tongue twister, you've got a really nice resonant kind of, well, yeah, pitch to it and placement of the word, I think. So I think it's just about bringing more of that in. Good. Good. Can we make it, instead of going longer for you, can we just think of it shorter and sharper? Good. Good.
Good. Good.
Yeah, good, 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 good. Rather than the sound coming up here, I feel like for you it's coming up here a little bit. Good, good. And coming up here, can we think more of the sound coming out through your chin a little bit more? Good, good.
Good. Good.
Okay, so now let's elongate it, and I want you to imagine that sound's coming out of your chin a little bit more. Good, good.
Good.
Yeah, better.
Good.
Yeah, that's what I want more of. So rather than good, 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 good. It's kind of a pitch change, but also a resonance change, I think. So,
Good.
yeah,
Good.
yeah, good, good. Richer
Good.
and deeper. Yeah, good. So let's just try good blood.
Good blood.
Yeah, okay.
Bad blood.
Yeah, good, good, good. Now on blood, be careful we don't introduce that creak too much. Blood, blood, blood. You had it really nice and rich earlier. Try and bring that back for me. Good blood.
Good blood.
Yeah, be careful it's not blood. Blood, blood.
Blood.
Better. Well done. Well done. Can you see what I'm trying to get you to do a little bit more of?
Yeah.
It's so subtle, guys, but it's just such a little it's just a subtle kind of giveaway, I think, that it's not your native. So I think it's just now thinking about resonance and richness and like a rooted feeling in some of these lovely vowel sounds. Okay. Does that make sense what I'm saying, Anna?
Good. Good.
Good. Good.
So-
It's fine.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
better.
It's because we were told that we're not saying like ooh, it has to be more like good,
Good.
like good.
See, this is the thing. I think it depends on your, and we'll come to this in my session because it's so dependent on you and who you are as a person. And like, I don't really, none of you thus far in this session have struck me as being those kind of like contemporary, like 18-year-olds who are a bit clueless and like, oh, it's really good. Like, I don't think any of you are going to sound like that in your British accent. Dare I say it, like I'm from Essex, or I suppose I can say it, but the stereotypical Essex girl is a bit more like, oh yeah, it's really good, like, I just sound like, this is kind of like how I'm placing it. And it's like, well, but we're all so different, and actually you all strike me as quite mature, grounded women. So I'm going to try and encourage you, I think, to match your personality more and who you are more. Even though I think the generic kind of way to say good is probably changing, I actually think for you guys that who have just done this tongue twister, I think you need a bit more richness in there, and a little bit more of less of a inquisitive, confused attitude behind it, and more of it's good, it's a good thing. Do you know what I mean?
So
It's
more of
interesting.
ooh.
More resonance and more, even though it's a short sound, more resonance and more of that richness of sound as you say it. Good. It's a good thing. Yeah? Good.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, I think it just needs a little bit more of a directional hit rather than like getting trapped too much up here. Which is what I think both you and I forgot her name now. Yana were just I think that the tongue was just a bit too high. Whereas if we lower it, we give our voice more room to vibrate and fill the space in our mouth. And that's what I wanted more of. Does that make
Good.
sense? Yeah.
Good.
Good. Good.
Good.
Better. Careful with the D. I think the thing is because we finish on a D sound and that requires a lift of the tip of the tongue. It's tempting to lift the whole tongue to make it good. Good. But can you hear how I'm trapping the sound more if I do that? Good, good, good. My tongue is already at the roof of my mouth and I'm just lifting the tip to make the sound of the D. Good, good. But what I want is good, good, good. So my tongue.
Does your tongue touches the molar teeth or not?
Good, Good. Yeah, I think it kind of moves up a little bit, but it's not sat there rigid, trapping the sound before it's even been created, if that makes sense. What I'm doing is it's kind of in a neutral position, flat in my mouth. So if this is my tongue, I'll lift it that way to make the g sound. I'm engaging the back of the tongue a little bit. G, g, g. It needs to rise and bounce a little bit. You can see it actually. G, g, g. Can you see my tongue's moving at the back slightly? Great. So I'm doing that on the G sound. Then I've got to make the D sound, which is the tip of the tongue. But what I'm hearing in you guys, or some of you at the moment, is that you're moving the whole tongue up to kind of make the D sound too soon. Whereas actually it's the tip that needs to move. Good. D, 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 d. Can you see how it's the tip of my tongue making the D sound? D, D, D. G, do, do, do. Da, da, da. My whole tongue is actually quite low. It's just the tip that's bouncing around to make the D sound. Therefore, the O sound in the middle of it, the has got more space. You see all the space in my mouth as I do that sound. Make sense?
Yes.
Fascinating. I love it. So just work on all of that if you don't mind.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Pippa.
What will help is doing things like that exercise. B, d, g, g, d, b, because you can identify it slower. If you're doing it precisely, that D sound, just as a general note, guys, it's the tip of the tongue doing the majority of the work on a D sound, not the rest of the tongue getting involved and lifting too. Okay? Keep working on it. Makes sense, Anna?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's crack on. Masha, please.
I'll take the second one.
Go for it.
Shall I shoot the shit?
Good. Well done. Make sure it's sheet. Eat.
Sheet.
Like you're eating something.
Shall I shoot the sheet?
Yeah, lovely. Well done. Shoot the sheet. On shoot, can we make sure it is a T and not being too dentalized at this point to a D sound? Shall I shoot? Just say those first three words.
Shall I shoot?
Better, thank you. So can you hear the
Shall
difference
I
between the
shoot?
T and the D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I shoot the shit?
Yeah,
The
good.
sheet.
And actually, shoot. Rather than shoot, can I have shoot?
Shoot.
Better.
Shoot.
Yeah. So again,
Shoot.
it's interesting. For me, it's adding more voice and a little bit more intention behind the word. So we don't kind of pull away from it before we've even tried saying the word. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting from you then. So just be really confident, really intentional with it. You really are thinking, should I shoot this sheet on a washing line with my gun? Shall I shoot that sheet? I don't know. Have a real think about it and get that intention through for me. Try again.
Shall I shoot the shit?
Good. Did you get your T in there at the end of shoot?
No.
No, I didn't
Shall
hear
I
it.
shoot the shit?
Yeah, well done, well done. We can bring that into play a little bit more. Shoot the. We can dissimulate if we want to, but in this instance, I want you to be able to do both. And the more complex is breaking it up in a tongue twister. Shall I shoot the sheet? I want it that precise. Can you do it one more time, that slowly and that precise for me, please?
Shall I shoot the sheet?
Excellent. Well done. Well done. Can you just do for me a little bit of a sucker lip action? Yeah, good. Lovely. I want you to work on that for me because you're getting away with it. But when we do these shapes, shape, shall, shoot, we do need a bit more of I call it a sucker, like
Shoot.
a
Right, okay.
tentacle. Yeah, I want you to work on that because at the moment,
Shoot.
you're getting away with it, but it's not going to help you moving forward, I think. I want you to have that dexterity in your lips a little bit more, okay? So all the puckering, suckering, smiling is going to be a good exercise for you to practice in your own time. Does that make sense, Masha?
Shall I shoot the
Better.
sheet?
Yeah, don't
Okay.
be afraid to get that top lip involved. Any questions?
No, thank you. Yeah,
You're
I'm good.
welcome. Well
Yeah,
done.
good.
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 Good. Good. Well done.
Good.
Love it. Valeria.
Hi.
Valeria.
Valeria.
Valeria. Lovely. Nice to meet you. What do you want to do?
The third one.
Go on.
Red leather, yellow leather.
One more time.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Yeah, really, really lovely. Good. I love that you're dragging out the red for me because it's a tongue twister and I'm trying to get you to be a bit more precise, which is brilliant. So thank you for doing that. Can you shorten it down a little bit more for me now so it does sound a little bit more like
Yeah.
red? And on yellow leather, can you just make sure you break that up just so I can hear really precisely what you're doing? So you're not leading into it. Yellow leather. I want yellow leather. Give me a proper beat between. Just try it one more time.
Separate it.
Yeah, separate it.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Yeah, okay, good, good, good. Leather, leather, leather. Do it one more time.
Leather.
Whole tongue twister.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Yeah, good. Okay, lovely. In fact, I think this is more of an intonation thing, which is handy because we're coming on to this later. Red leather, yellow leather. Can we try red leather, yellow leather? Like we've got this thing followed by that thing. We're going to intonate it slightly differently. Try that for me.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Yeah, okay, lovely, lovely. Well done. Thank you very much. So guys, I don't know if you could all hear that, how I got lovely Valeria to change the intonation a little bit. Made it sound more British to me rather than kind of keeping in a bit more of your natural rhythm and intonation in your own accent. Where are you from actually? I'm intrigued. What's your native tongue?
Russian.
Russian, okay, fabulous. So rather than keeping in that Russian kind of intonation, however that looks like to lovely Valeria here, I was trying to introduce a bit more of a, dare I say it, more extravagant way of pitching it. So it's not as one note, it's a little bit more varied, okay? So just moving forward, guys, for today's session, do think about how you can change the variation of how you're speaking using different dynamics like volume and pitch change, because all I really got Valeria to do here was change her pitch and it sounded way more British, okay? Fascinating, well done. On the leather, can we try leather and less leather? It's only very subtle, but can you just try it for me?
Leather,
Yeah, leather.
leather.
Yeah, good, good, good. Try and make sure there's a bit more of a quicker ending on it. Leather, like a pullback.
Leather. Leather.
Yeah, good. Thank you. It's very subtle. There was nothing really wrong with how you're doing it before, but I think because the word ends in ER, there was a slight in there. And actually, when we say leather, or how I say leather, it's more of a AH, I would spell it, than an ER. But yeah, so I just say that. So just try it all again for me. Forget that it's a tongue twister now. Let's really think British intonation and let's think leather and let's see how it goes.
Should I
Do it one more
repeat?
time. Yes, please.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. I just say make sure not to drag out leather. Drag it. Don't drag it out. Make it a bit quicker. Leather. Leather.
Leather.
Yeah. Better. Better. Lovely. Well done. Any questions?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Well done. Delightful. Katya.
I want to try with the last one about T.
Mm-hmm.
T for 2 or T for 10?
Lovely. Really good stress. T for 2 or T for 10. Really, really good stress and good just general pickup of that, because that's the thing that's changing. How many T's do we need? Is it for 2 people or 10 people? So really, really good observation, Katya. Fantastic. T, I want you to enjoy the T a little bit more. I feel like you're rushing to the stress rather than actually enjoying the sentence. So let's just try T for 2 or T for 10. Let's just really enjoy the fact that it's this tea. It's not supper or breakfast, it's tea. A cup of tea for 2. So try one more time.
T for 2 or T for 10?
Yeah, let's just say tea.
T.
Yeah, tea.
T.
Everybody, tea.
T.
Yeah, tea for 2.
T for 2.
Yeah, excellent. I don't want you to rush through the word too much. I think for some reason it was just trying to get through it quite quickly. Try not to think doing it quicker makes it sound more British, because it doesn't. Okay, so T for 2. Make sure you enjoy the T.
T for 2.
Yeah, much better. There's more resonance behind the word and it actually carried something behind it rather than it just being something you had to get through. Does that make sense, Katya?
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
questions?
No,
No?
no,
It
thank you.
was really good. Lovely. Well done. Amina, please. Oh, oh,
Hello.
hello.
Uh, the good, good blood, bad blood.
Yeah, good. One more time.
Good blood, bad blood.
Yeah, well done, well done. Good. Rather than, well, it's the good I'm going to pick you up on, my lovely Amina. Rather than thinking up and over, can you try and think under and up when you say good? Like you're almost scooping out the word good.
Good,
Good. Well done. Try again. Good.
good,
What?
good,
Yeah, better. Good, good. Now, what I want you to imagine, that's much better. Well done. I think that's made your tongue go a little bit more where I want it to go. So well done. Now, the sound I still think is coming through this way, which is fine. That's where the sound should come from because it starts here and it comes through the mouth. But I actually want you to imagine that the sound is similar to what I gave, was it Anna earlier? I can't remember now. Olga. Yeah, the sound coming through your chin a little bit more. So we're not keeping the sound up here. Good, good. I want it down here. Good, good. Like there's a bounce and a scoop in there. Good.
good, 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 good,
Good.
good,
Well done. Well done.
good,
Good, good, good. Slow down for me. Pause. And now let's really drag that out in a nice long on voice sound. Good.
good,
Yeah, good.
good,
Good. Let's bounce around a little bit. I just want to see if we can change your pitch a little bit more. So rather than good, can we go good? Like we're on a roller coaster.
good,
Yeah, lovely.
good,
Lovely.
good,
Well done.
good,
Good, good, good. Now can we go a little bit lower if we can? A pitch. Good.
good,
Good, good, good. One more time.
good,
Good. And a little bit
good,
lower. Good.
good, good.
Well done. You're so open. Well done. Well done. That's lovely to hear and see. Well done. Thank you, darling. Good. Now I want you to shorten that or throw all of that work away. Let's forget about it. And I just want to see if it's made any difference. Just say good thing.
Good, thin.
Okay, well done, well done, lovely. What I want you to really think about, my love, is keeping that tongue a little bit heavier, like I've done with other people in this already. I'm assuming you were watching earlier. Did you see me talk to people about lowering their tongue earlier? Or were you, I don't know if, don't worry if not. Okay, fine. I want you to watch this recording back then, just for time, because if, yeah, I want you to watch back and see what I was saying to everyone else about getting their tongue a little bit lower. I think what's happening is you're trapping the sound a little bit too high in the mouth. Good, 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 rather than good, good, good. Your tongue is too high in the mouth. I want it to come a little bit lower. Good, good. And I want the sound to almost scoop up and under rather than get stuck in a nasality, almost a nasal space, okay? Does that make sense?
But it's so hard because maybe in Russian we have high g.
Yeah, absolutely. Your natural state is to keep it up here. In Russia, I think it keeps, you know, for me, that's what I would do differently is I would, if I was attempting that accent, I would bring my tongue a little bit higher for sure. So it's just practice in getting that tongue lower in a neutral position, releasing the jaw, letting the tongue hang heavy like we've done in the warm-ups. Are you at a desk as well? Are you working at a desk as you do this? Interesting. Yeah, maybe. Because you were kind of doing this sort of thing earlier. I'd actually encourage you to sit off of the desk, make sure your posture's nice and neutral, and get used to your head being like the anchor, and your jaw and your tongue are just these heavy little things hanging in a skin hammock that is your jaw and your tongue, okay? Get used to that as a sensation. Yeah. Staying there like that, nice and heavy, let it hang out, and just chill out and practice breathing like that. I know it's really hard and it's going to take more practice, but you can do it and you will learn. It's just a case of more practice at the moment, I think. And whenever you notice you're starting to tense up and keep your tongue quite high in your mouth, locked into the roof of the mouth, I want you to practice doing the opposite as well. In fact, everybody, this is a good exercise I've just remembered. I want you to do a tongue push-up for me. So get your tongue and squash it to the roof of your mouth for a few seconds, okay? Follow my lead. Imagine you're trying to push your brain out the top of your head. And release. Remember to breathe. Good. And then do that again with your tongue. Let the tongue push the roof of the mouth. Good. Can you feel how different your tongue feels after you've pushed and engaged all of your tongue muscle to the roof of your mouth? If you let go of that, can you feel that release after doing that exercise?
It's more relaxed.
It's more relaxed, yeah. So what we're doing is we're introducing how much effort can we put into it to therefore then make it as relaxed as possible, or released. I prefer the term released because there's less emotional connotation behind that. Sorry, Katia, are you asking something, my love? Unmute yourself. I
Yeah,
just muted you back. So
yeah. I'm sorry, but does it mean that we have a kind of lazy jaw, like lazy, like every time lazy jaw, like
no, it's just an exercise to get used to allowing your muscles to do that. So the way I think of it is like if you go to the gym and you do loads of push-ups or lift loads of weights, you're not going to keep your muscles under that tension forevermore in all of your activities. It's just so that when you need to lift up a heavy bottle of water, you've got that capacity to do it. Likewise, when you want to put that down, you can release as well. So all these little exercises I'm giving you, it's not gospel. It's not, okay, that's how it has to be every time you use it. It's more, this is an exercise to help you access more release or more strength in the precise action and shape we're trying to create in that moment. Does that make sense, Katia? Yeah, yeah, it's more of a practice and an exercise. Don't think, oh, well, I have to do that all the time now. And try not to, just generally, guys, if I give you a note, don't think, oh, that's a problem for me and that's my problem then. I always do that way. It's not. It's just something that's been identified, and the less of an emotional response you can have to it, the easier you're going to find moving it forward, yeah, as you work on it. So Amina, for you, I think doing some of those tongue push-ups, pushing with the tongue, releasing, doing that 3-5 reps of that, repetitions of that, and just get used to feeling that tongue a little bit lower, and then also letting your mouth hang open a little bit more with that tongue heavy as an exercise, just to get used to that sensation. I think that will actually naturally come through your work a little bit more. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Thanks for advice.
You're welcome. Just keep working on it for me. Lovely, lovely effort. Jala, please. And then we'll come on to our lovely comments and questions that I've created. If she's there. Are you ready, Zala? If not, don't worry. Hi,
Yes,
she is.
yes,
Hi.
I'm here. Hi, let's see.
Good to see you.
Which one? You too.
Which one do you want
I'll
to do?
take this. Shall. Shall I shoot the sheet?
Yeah, good. Shall I shoot the sheet? Good. Shall I?
Shall I?
Can I have a little bit more lip rounding? Shall I shoot the sheet? A little bit more dexterity in that bottom lip for me.
Shall I shoot the sheet?
Yeah, before, again, you kind of managed to cheat it. Shall I shoot the sheet? A little bit like this. I want a little bit more lip rounding, but that was much, much better. Can we try and make sure that we get the T's on shoot and sheet? Okay, so make sure you get that nice crisp T sound at the end of the word clearer, please.
Shoot. Sheet.
Better, thank you. Much, much nicer. Try the whole tongue twister again, making sure we've got the lip rounding and the T's clearer.
Shall I shoot the sheet?
Yeah, good. Shoot. Just say shoot.
Shoot.
Yeah, good. So I think with that, make sure the energy of the word is coming through and forward more. At the moment, it sounds a little bit like shoot, like you're pulling the sound back and it's almost becoming a glottal, but actually shoot, oot. It should be a little bit more of a oot. Yeah, give it more oomph forward.
Shoot.
Better. Shoot. Yeah. The word itself is onomatopoeic, isn't it? It's like if you shoot something or you throw something, I want you to think of that energy coming through the word a bit more. Does that make sense? Try again.
Shoot. But it's not right? It's shoot. Like it's
Shoot.
It's a mix. Shoot.
So I think it's almost sounding like shoot from you. So it's not a put or a shoot sound. It's a shoot, oot. There is a oo behind it. Shoot the sheet, like a shoe or the loo or a poo. Like it's a bit more of a oo sound. So a bit more ooziness in there. Does that make sense, the difference between those?
Yes, shoot,
Yeah, better.
right?
Yeah, shoot.
Shoot.
Chloe, I feel like you went back a little bit then, but yeah, more forward, more ooze. Think about oozing through it. I shoot the sheet.
I shoot the sheet.
Yeah, better. I think your instinct is to pull back on it more, but then it does become shoot, shoot.
Mhm.
Can you hear the
Yes,
difference between shoot,
yes, yes,
shoot,
yes,
shoot? Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah, yeah. And that's
I
fine.
do
That's
that
just again
sometimes.
something that you need to be aware of. So I give people these visuals to maybe think more forward, like the sound is leaving the mouth more rather than just staying in here. It's not really leaving the mouth that far, is it? But I want you to think about it doing that, and I think it helps travel the sound in the right direction more. Yeah?
Mhm.
Really
Yeah,
good though. Lovely. Any
thank you.
questions?
No, I think no.
Good.
Thank you.
Well done. Nice to see you. Lovely. Well done,
you.
everybody. Good stuff. It's always useful just going through quickly and seeing where everyone's at today. Good. So moving on to intonation then. That's what we're going to do the second half of this session. As you can see, I've put some comments and questions in the chat. If everyone can see those, let me just comment them as well in the chat on Telegram, just so you got them there. Bear with me. There we go. What I want us to work on today, essentially, is more of an emotional connection and more of an understanding of the environment and context in which we're saying things. So, rather than us thinking, okay, in British intonation, there's a very clear kind of pattern that we use, I actually want you to kind of throw that away a little bit. I don't know what has been taught to you in terms of intonation thus far, and it's all valid and it's all correct, whatever you've been taught. I'm actually just going to try and encourage you to think a little bit more independently now about how you might say something depending on who you are saying it to and why you are saying it to begin with. Does that make sense, what I'm saying? I'm looking at all your pictures and I'm not seeing too many nods. So in this exercise we're about to do with these comments and questions, I'm going to try and get you to play around with the intonation a little bit more by giving you some different situations in which you might say these sentences, okay? If I'm really having a crap day and I feel ill and I'm really not happy and, you know, everything's gone wrong for me today, how I will say something is completely different to how I will say it if I'm really happy and it's my birthday and I've just been proposed to and I've got a chocolate cake to eat when I get home. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah? So we're going to go through these comments and I want us to have a little play around with how we might say them depending on different situations and how we're feeling. Because I think that is the key to mastering your British intonation, is to actually thinking, how do I feel? Why am I saying this? Because that will transform how you use your British intonation in saying it. Okay, so let's just go through each of these as a group. I'll say them a few different ways and I want you to try and mirror and reflect how I'm saying these, okay? And see if you can identify an emotion behind it or perhaps a context behind what we're saying, okay? So let's start at number 1. I've had one heck of a day. I'm not really up for going out now. Try that. Repeat that in your own time. Good, guys. And if anything doesn't make sense, please just ask. If there's any sentences you're like, what does this mean? Svetlana, what's up?
Oh, I only raise my hand to repeat this.
Oh, in preparation, because you're
Yeah.
super on it.
Okay.
Delightful. We'll go through as a group first of all, and then we'll
Okay.
come to one individually.
Okay.
Yeah, is that all right, my love? Well done, delightful. Let's do it one more time. So I did it a little bit more like exhausted there. Let's just change it. It might not fit, but let's just try and make it a little bit more engaging. I've had one heck of a day. I'm not really up for going out now. Quite happy staying at home. Yeah, give that a go. So what was different between those two? The first, I was a bit slower. I was a little bit more under-energized. My pitch variation wasn't that different. I've had one heck of a day. I'm actually in a little bit more of a monotonous tone and intonation pattern here. But when I'm really happy, I've had one heck of a day. It's been a really good heck of a day. I'm much higher in my pitch. I'm quicker in my speed of speech, yeah? So again, I'm just trying to get you to think outside the box about this a little bit more, okay? Let's move on to number 2. Today has been a real challenge. And do try and replicate how I'm delivering it, guys. Today has been a real challenge. Good, well done. Let's try it a different way. Today has been a real challenge. Today has been a real challenge. Good. So in terms of context, I might say that one of those to a friend, I might say one of those to my colleague at work, I don't know. But there was so much different in both of those versions, wasn't there? I really decided to draw out real challenge in the second version. So again, guys, I'm giving you permission to play. Depending on who you're talking to and how you're feeling, you will change words to suit your emotion. 100%. And again, this is the key to unlocking your British accents, I believe. Number 3, let's move along. It was all right. Nothing special. I wouldn't go back again in a hurry. Acting. Good, well done. Let's just press on now. So we'll just do one of each just so we get on. I want to get round to you individually. But again, keep playing around with these. So that was number 3. Let's move on to number 4. I'll head out now, so I'll be back in time. Good, well done, guys. Number 5. I can't even read my own writing, guys. Do you want me to pick you up anything? I'm fully aware that some of these grammatically might not be spot on, but this is all stuff that I say, okay, or have said in my life. Do you want me to pick you up anything? Good. Also, I'm aware I might be saying things quite quickly. Speed is not the answer. I will tell you that now. Okay, so if you're struggling to do it as fast as I am, please just slow it down. And trust me, it can still sound just as British. It's not about speed. Moving on, number 6. I really can't wait for Christmas. I just need to veg out and watch Netflix. Good. Well done, guys. Veg out is quite a common phrase that I suppose working class people use. If you're vegging out, you're just like normally like chilling out. Oh, I'm just gonna have a veg out on the sofa. Okay. That is quite a common thing that we will say. Like a bag of veg, a bag of potatoes in the cupboard. That's what you're doing on the sofa. Lovely. Number 7. What's everybody got planned for today? Again, you asking a small child in a classroom this question would be very different to how you might say it to your colleagues at work when you've got a very important deadline approaching. Yeah, so again, start thinking, how might I say this differently? Let's just try that one again, actually, if I'm the boss at work. Right, what's everybody got planned for today then? What's everybody got planned for today? We need to know. It's a little bit more direct. It's a bit quicker, yeah? Less variation. If I'm saying it to children at preschool, what's everybody got planned for today then? Yeah? Totally different. Food for thought. Food for thought. Number 8. Let's move on. Repeat after me. I'm so busy now, I don't actually know where to start. Story of all of our lives, I'm sure. Good, well done. You might have noticed my inflection at the end there, start. I kind of lifted it at the end. Kind of keeps it more up in the air. It kind of reflects more of how I'm feeling. I don't know where I'm going. What am I doing? A little bit more, intonation change. Number 9. Hello, it's been forever. How's your day been? Good, guys. Keep repeating. Well done. Number 10, final one, and then we'll come around individually and you can pick one. Oh, I've done that wrong. We're having a roast for dinner. Forgive me, guys. Terrible, terrible typing on my part. We're having a roast for dinner, so get your slippers on and relax. It will be ready in 5. Well done, guys. Lovely, lovely. So yeah, you'll notice most of these are quite colloquial. These are a bit more chilled out kind of phrases. I wanted us to have a little bit more fun with phrases that we actually do say quite often, and questions that we maybe do ask on the regular in our households. So what we'll do is we'll go around individually, and what I'm going to do is just kind of encourage you to think outside of the box. Like I said, maybe give you some different circumstances in which you might be asking these questions or saying these things to someone, and just see if we can identify how else we might use intonation to communicate more effectively. That's what it comes down to. So pop your hands up when you're ready to go. I want you to pick one that you maybe find quite challenging or you want to play around with. I have got a few more. I've got 20 more of these as well, which I can just put in the group if you just want to play with them after the session, because we definitely won't have time to do them all today. But yeah, if you just want to pick one of these sentences, we'll come around individually. I'll check your articulation and pronunciation for sure, but I'm going to give you a main focus on your intonation, okay? So whenever anyone's ready, don't be shy. You can do it. You can do it. Shala, hello.
Okay,
Hello again.
so, hello.
What one do you fancy doing then, my love?
Good.
And do pick one that I think it's good to pick one that suits you as well. If you think, oh, that's very me, pick that one as well. I think that can be quite helpful. But you do you.
Oh, that will be which one? Okay, the first time.
Uh-huh.
I've had one heck of a day. I'm not really up for going out now.
Yeah, okay, fantastic.
It was good.
It was good. It was good. Try again one more time.
I've had one heck of a day. I'm not really up for going out now.
Well done. Lovely. So there was one thing in particular the first time you did it, I was going to pick you up on, and you changed it when you tried again just then, and that was the day. Before you said, I've had one heck of a day. I'm not really up for going up now. It didn't really quite fit right, but you sat in it more just then. I've had one heck of a day. Could you all hear the difference in day and day? Much clearer, much better. I've had one heck of a day. It suits how you're feeling. For me, how were you feeling when you said that? Let's break that down a little bit. Were you quite tired? Was it a bad day? It felt like a bad day to me.
Tired, I would say, yes.
Definitely. And I think we all got that out of that for sure. Can we change it now? You've just had a promotion at work. The kids have all been behaving themselves, and you found a £20 note on the floor on the way home. It's been a good day, okay? Can we try and put a more of a positive intonation into that?
Okay, I'll try. I've had one heck of a day. I'm not really up for going out now.
Yeah, well done. Lovely.
I've had one heck of a day.
Yeah, I've had one heck of a day. Good. Well done. Really, really good. It was much more lifted, and you started it much stronger in terms of energy. I've had one heck of a day, and your rhythm there, one heck of a day, was much quicker because you're galloping along and riding on the happiness of the day. So I know this is a bit of a random exercise I'm giving you all, guys, but I think it's kind of acting. It's kind of role playing and thinking, okay, well, how can I change it? And I thought you naturally did that really well, Zala. Let's just try on I'm not really up for going out now. Can we add a little bit more of a, yeah, I'm not going to do that now. Actually, I've decided I'm not going to do that with my time. Make it a little bit more casual for me. Like, yeah, I'm not going to go out now. Don't need to because I've had such a good day. Can we keep it a little bit lighter in that sentence as well?
I'm not really up for going out. I'm not really up for going out now.
Yeah, good, better.
Going.
Interesting, interesting. So something
Yeah.
else to notice, guys, is physicality and facial expression. You lifted your eyebrows a little bit more there, and you kind of were like a little bit more shrugging it off. And it was, again, it changes how you're saying it and how it comes across to me. So don't be afraid to keep playing around with that, Zala. It's really helpful
Okay.
for you to do. And it adds more personality behind it, and it adds more of an effective way of communicating behind what you're saying. It's really easy, general guys, it's really easy to think that this is just an exercise that you're doing. So you're just coming at it logically, trying to get it right. But we need to disregard that at some point and start bringing in your personality and the meaning behind what we're saying. Okay? Does that all make sense, Zala?
Yes. Yes.
Really good, really good. Keep practicing and playing. That was lovely. Well done. Any
Thank you.
questions?
No, not really.
Sure.
Let's see. But my sounds, they all went off. Like I didn't have time to control how I'm saying. But it just takes practice.
Just takes practice. And I mean, my main focus for now is to get a little bit more of the intonation through. I actually thought your articulation was pretty good. Do you want to do it one more time? And I want you to don't disregard the intonation for me, but just try it one more time and keep thinking British accent, and I'll just quickly check in with that now. Do it one more time for me. Say the sentence again.
Okay. I've had one heck of a day. I'm not really up for going out now.
Yeah, I think it's really good. Day, especially, you're getting really spot on. Just say really up.
Up.
Again?
Okay. I've had one heck of a day. I'm not really up for going out now.
Yeah, really, really. I think really just needs to be a little bit
Really.
meatier. Yeah, not really, really.
Really.
I think, yeah. Try and,
Really.
yeah, better, really. I think it's really easy to skim across that word, really, really. But actually, really, especially in what context you're saying, I'm not really up for it anymore. I think that's quite important to make sure that you just got some more meatiness there for sure in that word. Make sense?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Any questions?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Well done. Well done. Yeah, don't over. If there's anything glaring in your British accent that I see, I will pick you up on it now as we work through these. But I am trying to give you a bit more of a play on the intonation. Okay. Well done, Zala. That was lovely. Masha, you're up next.
I'll take number 8.
My favorite number. Off you go.
I'm so busy now. I'm so busy now. I don't actually know where to start.
Good, well done. Now let's make it really depressing and sad and like you're saying this to your therapist.
I'm so busy now. I don't actually know where to start.
Could we all hear the difference in how we got those different from Masha? I'm so busy now, I don't even know where to start. It was kind of like, oh, it's all exciting.
Yeah,
But then when we
yeah.
made it more depressed and sad, what happened to your intonation? Can you answer me that?
It's just gone down.
Goes
Yeah,
down,
where to
yeah?
start?
Interesting. When we say we feel low, we feel down, how our intonation follows suit. It also goes down. Our energy is lower. We're not as high up in our pitch, we're lower in our pitch. So that was a really great example, really instinctive. And this is the thing, guys, you've all got this instinct in you. So I thought it was really, really good, Masha. Fantastic. Just say it again, put whatever personality onto it you want again, and I'll just quickly check in your British accent.
I'm so busy now. I don't actually know where to start.
Yeah, really, really good. Rather than so, can I have I'm so?
I'm so.
Better, thank you.
I'm
Yeah.
so.
Even though it's
I'm-
kind of like, it's one of those little words we can skim over, it's still really important. If you're gonna shorten it, you still do the right shape and sound rather than it just become, I'm gonna do that.
I'm
Yeah, so I'm so busy.
I'm so busy now. I
Yeah.
don't actually know where to start.
Yeah, really, really good. I'm so
I'm-
busy now. Be careful on I'm so busy now, that we don't get too like backwards with it. I'm so busy now, I don't know where to move forward. I want you to keep thinking forward like you're driving through the sentence for me. I'm so busy now.
I'm so busy now.
Yeah,
No,
good, good,
so.
good. Well
No,
done.
better. I thought
Better.
that was a so.
No, no,
I'm
no. That
s-
was the
I'm
so was a
so
bit
busy
off.
now.
But
I don't
the
actually know where to start.
well done. The intention was right. But yes, so can we just look at so? So just say so.
So,
So. So rather than so, can I have so? So shorter,
so,
flatter, sharper,
so,
better.
so.
So.
I'm so busy now.
So.
I'm so busy now.
So busy. So can we think of if your I'm is at this pitch, I'm so. Can we have the so coming under in pitch? We've got I'm so.
I'm so.
Yeah. So
I'm
stepping
so
down.
busy now.
Better. Well done. Yeah. So I think this is just something in general. I'm so busy now. I'm feeling this way. If we're talking about how we're feeling, or like how, I don't know, I think naturally we will go under the first note that we've done. Can you read music? Do you know music, Masha, or not really?
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
a little bit. Not.
Okay.
I
But
wouldn't refer to that.
you know, like on an octave, like if you go down in pitch, yeah. So I want you to imagine that when you start a sentence, your next word, usually, this isn't a golden rule, guys, but usually will come under it. I'm so. I'm hungry. I'm tired. Can you hear how I'm starting on one pitch, but I'm not going, I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm sad. I'm going, I'm tired. I'm sad. I'm sitting, I'm like kind of stepping down onto the next thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that will help with what you're saying here. Rather than going, I'm so, I want I'm so busy. I want it to come up and under.
I'm so busy now. I don't
Close.
actually know where to start.
Well done. Can we have it even
I'm
more of a
so
step down?
busy.
I'm so.
So I'm so busy.
Better.
I'm so busy now.
Better. Yeah. Can you hear it?
Yeah. I'm so.
Yeah.
I'm so. Yeah.
Well done. Next thing, just really quickly. I'm so busy now. Now. Rather than
Now.
thinking long, yeah, now. It's like around
Now.
it is. Yeah, now.
I'm so busy now.
Yeah,
I don't
careful.
actually know where to start.
Well done, but just be careful. I'm so busy now. I'm so busy now.
I'm so busy now. Now.
I know it's
I don't
tricky, isn't
actually
it?
know
I'm
where
giving you
to
loads to
start.
think about. I don't know where to start. Fantastic. Well done. Can you you doing it? You can pick it up. I think it's just practicing and getting it spot on. So just be careful on those O's and I think it's the O words. There's sometimes I think is a habit to think more oh, but actually I want to think more ow and oh, a little bit more narrow and tighter in that sound. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well done.
Busy now.
So, and yeah, that intonation. Yeah, habit to think, start trying to develop the habit to come under the first pitch of the first word. Well done. Lovely. Well done, Masha. You're welcome. Olga.
Yeah. I really can't wait for Christmas. I just need to veg out and watch Netflix.
Well done. Lovely. Really, really good. On veg, can we make sure it's got that lovely V and it's not wedge out? Because that's something we don't do. We veg out. Okay, make sure it's got the V. Try again. Yeah.
Veg out.
Yeah.
Veg out.
I just need to veg out.
I just need to veg out.
Yeah, good. Veg out. And actually, I'll give you permission to, Olga, you can drop the T on veg out. It's more of a veg out. Out. A bit like Adele. Yeah.
Okay. I just need to veg out.
Yeah, good. Well done.
I just need to veg out.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. Now I'm going to give you more of an intonation challenge. So can we try it like we are really tired and we've had a long day, and now what we need to do, Christmas is in the horizon and you know you can relax. So can we just try and keep it all a little bit more like back-footed, a bit more chilled, like I just need to do this, like exasperatedly tired.
Okay. I really can't wait for Christmas. And watch Netflix.
Oh, well done. The sound cut out a little bit there, but that was good. What I'd say is, so I should put in her headphones in. Very good, very organised. Similar to what I was just explaining, excuse me, to Masha, you said, I really can't wait. You kind of kept quite high after the first word, but what I want you to do is come in lower on that first word. So rather than I really can't wait, can we try I really can't wait? Can we try the opposite of what you were doing? Just see if you can do that for me.
I really can't wait for Christmas.
Excellent. Well done. Fantastic. So again, I think again, it's not a golden rule, guys. It depends. But if we're feeling a little bit more under the weather, a little bit more tired, I think our energy is actually to sit back into it a little bit more, sit down and go lower in our pitch and in our intonation. I really can't wait for this to be over. It's much more serious, isn't it? Than I really can't wait for Christmas. Can you hear and see the difference?
Yeah.
Both
I
are valid.
really can't for Christmas.
Yes.
I really can't wait for Christmas.
Fantastic. Really good. Just a couple more pronunciation things, Olga. I think what we're hearing is on the really, there's sort of a V sound coming through on the R. And then on wait. I really want you to work on the V's, the W's, and the R's for me. Okay? Because I think they're getting a little bit muddied. Do you see? Can you hear what I'm saying and what I mean?
Yeah.
Go on.
I really
Better.
wait. I really can't wait.
Well done. Fantastic. Really good self-correction there. I just had to tell you were doing it wrong and you fixed it. Fantastic. What I want you to do in your practice is practice those three sounds separately. V, v, v. W, w, w. Ra, ra, ra. The V, the W, the R. And I want you to really be clear on what it is you're doing on each shape. On your R, I think what you're doing is you're introducing the lip to connect to the teeth a little bit. Really. But actually there's no lip connection. It's more of a lip rounding on the R sound. It's the tongue that makes the R sound. Really. It might, to be fair, actually, mine did touch then. The lip might touch the teeth, but the main impetus, there isn't any plosive action with that connection. If anything, it's just a gentle touch and a release. So try not to really throw it out from there. It comes from the tongue. Really. Can you see how my lip isn't even touching my teeth there?
Yeah.
So can you just really visualize that for me? Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Really. Good. Let me pause you there. So the R, the tongue is curling up a little bit and releasing. Really. We're not at any point tapping the R, because now I think it's the R tap that's coming, and we're not going really. We're not doing that. Really. Fantastic. Better. Really good. So I want you to work on that for me. And just make sure all of those sounds are absolutely crystal clear and you're sure what you're doing with your tongue, your teeth, and your lips in all of those. Does that make sense? Are you clear on?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. Second thing I'm just going to give you to think about after this, really, and a note for everybody, guys, really is a really useful word to express yourself. I'm really hungry. I'm really sad. Like, we change really all the time to suit what we're saying, okay? So there's no set way to say it. And actually, I would encourage you, Olga, to enjoy saying really slightly differently once you've mastered the word, okay? Really can't wait for Christmas. I really can't wait for Christmas. There's so many different ways we can say it, okay? Make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Any questions?
No, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well done. Lovely work. Valeria, please.
Number 7.
Go for it.
What's everybody got planned for today?
Woo! What's What's everybody got planned for today? She's upbeat, she's happy, she's having the time of her life. Loved it. Well done. Now can we do it the polar opposite of that? You're really sad, angry, annoyed. You don't actually care what everyone's got planned for today. Go on.
What's everybody got planned for today?
Excellent. Woo-hoo. Fantastic work. It's quite instinctive, yeah? Does it feel quite natural to you to do that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So I really want you to bring that level of personality out when you're doing your practice now. So guys, a general note, you're going to get sentences from people for your homework, telling a story. I can see Lilo's been giving you homework to tell a story or whatnot. I really want you to think about how you're communicating it. Valeria was very effective then. 2 totally different line readings of the same sentence completely transformed how I felt receiving that information from her. So that was lovely. Well done. Can you do it again the first time, the first way, a little bit more upbeat, Valeria, and I'll just quickly check in with some other details.
What's everybody got planned for today?
Yeah, really good. Really, really good. Everybody. What's everybody got planned for today? Let's slow it down a little bit, even though the speed is great. I just want to hear it a little bit clearer. And everybody. Rather than buddy, can we have body? So a little bit more of an oh in there. And that's all I'll give you for now. Just say it all again, but slow it right down.
What's everybody got planned for today?
Yeah, good. Okay, lovely. Every. Can we make sure it's an eh at the beginning of every?
Every.
Yeah, good. Every. And actually, intonation within that word, I want it a little bit more, rather than every. Can I have every? A little bit more.
Every.
Yeah. So fascinating, isn't it? Because your intonation was so British, but actually in that word, there was a minute moment of not quite Britishness in there. So it's about committing and following through that. So yeah, what's everybody?
What's everybody?
Good, well done. And then try this one. What's everybody?
What's everybody?
Yeah, good, well done. You got a good ear for it. Again, all valid. Might say it slightly differently, but just be aware to try and avoid. I hate saying it's like a robot, but for me, it's kind of like that Siri kind of intonation where we kind of go to a kind of like a minor pitch. There's like 2 pitches that we go to, and I think some accents and dialects have a habit to slip into that a little bit too much, and I think yours might be one of them. So when we're saying some words, just be careful to make sure in your British accent that you're trying to maybe flatten it out a little bit more or go even further with it. Everybody. Can you hear the difference between that and everybody? It's a bit more narrow. Make sense?
A little bit.
It's tricky. It's hard for me to explain as well. And this is why when Lila's like, intonation, I'm like, oh God. But you're doing really good. Let's just try that again. Try and think more flat for me whilst keeping that energy and happiness behind the word. What's everybody got planned for today? Try again.
What's everybody got planned for today?
Yeah, good. Well done. You did it right on everybody. You did exactly what I was asking for. Today. Rather than today, even though I did do that, can we try today?
Today.
Yeah, good. Well done. Today. And what I'll actually ask you to do on your accent for me, rather than today, and kind of bringing in a little creak. Can you hear a little creak in there? Today. Can you hear that? Day. Can we make sure it's on voice? Today.
Today.
Yeah, keep it on voice more. Again, I don't want that creak to interfere with anything. What's everybody got planned for today? Really good. Have you got any questions?
No, thanks.
No, it was lovely. Well done. Fantastic effort. You're welcome, darling. ACR has just arrived, but I don't know who that is or what name that is. It says ACR in my mind, but that's clearly not what it is. So if you can reveal yourself so I know who you are, that'd be lovely. And why can't I see everybody's hands? Amina, please. Have I done you yet? Why can't I? Oh, there you are. Lovely. Great. I was scrolling the wrong way. Thanks, Amina. What do you want to do?
Number 10.
Go for it.
We're having a roast for dinner, so get your slippers on and relax. It will be ready in 5.
Lovely. Well done. Well done. Let's just quickly correct having. Just say having.
Heaven.
Yeah, good. So it's not, it sounds like heaven, what you're saying at the moment. Having.
Heaven.
Good.
Heaven.
So on the second half of the word, rather than vin, can I please have vin? Ving.
Vin.
Yeah,
Heaven.
get this, the
Heaven.
having. It's a little bit
Ha.
wider in the mouth.
Heaven.
Better. Can I also ask, rather than in, like an IN, can I make sure it's an NG and we're making the sound in the back of the throat? It's where the back of the tongue is lifting. So rather than having, we're having. Can you see the difference?
Heaven.
Better. Well done. In fact, let me just pin you actually. Why am I looking at you when you're so tiny in the corner? It doesn't help me. Oh, now I've lost myself. Goodness gracious me. What am I doing? Right, okay, there we are. Just say that one more time. Having.
Heaven.
Not quite.
Heaven.
Good. Close. Have I done sirening with you before, Amina?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's that NG sound and shape that we want at the back of the throat. If I go sing, can you see the tip of my tongue isn't getting involved in that word actually? It's the back of my tongue. Sing. Good. Okay, good.
Sin.
Yeah. Good. So I want more of that NG and a little bit, if you can, try and keep the tongue a bit flatter. It's just the back of the tongue that's moving. Ing. Can you see? Yeah, okay, good. Can you keep practicing that for me? Getting that tongue lower and just the back of the tongue moving. In fact, actually, another exercise I've just remembered. Everybody join in. This is a ki-I exercise. So all we're going to do is go ki, yi. It's hard to spell some of these words. Like this. And I want us to have our mouth open a little bit wider for now. Here. If it helps to hold onto your jaw, feel free, but we're not being aggressive. We're just holding onto it. Tongue heavy, okay? And all we're going to do is go ki-I. Don't have to go that high pitch, but ki-I. Good, well done, guys. Lovely, Amina, lovely. Try one more time. Ki-I. Yeah, good. And when we're holding that jaw, we're trying to do that to stop it from moving. I want you to realize that all you need to do is use your tongue. Ki-I. Good, you're moving your jaw. Try and hold the chin for me. Be gentle with it. Let go of this. Just hold on to it like you're observing it. You're not trying to force it to do anything. Encourage it to come down a bit, like me. Good. Ki-I. Thank you. There she is. Ki-I. Right, can we all identify that we can all make that sound and shape without moving our jaw around? Yeah? I was just watching some of you do it as well, and you just got there, Amina, in the end eventually, so well done. All we're doing is that I. So when we got the sing sound, what we're doing is we're kind of, when we get to the yeah, and that tongue is lifted, we're just holding it up there more and making more of an NG sound, okay? So can we try having, and imagine we're using the tongue lift at the back one more time. Having.
Heaven.
Good. Better. Well done. Do a tongue push up for me. Release. Having. Better. Having. Good. Well done. And make sure it's having and not haven. I think that's the other thing that's interfering with that sound and that shape is you're making it more of an and not an ing. Yeah? In. I. Just go Good. Now let's go I. Fantastic. I want that width in there on having.
Heaven.
Okay, good. Well done. Lovely. Well done. The next thing I want to quickly look at is dinner. Just say dinner.
Dinner.
Yeah, dinner. Rather than dinner, can I have dinner?
Dinner.
Na. Do that.
Na.
Yeah, dinner. Better. Thank you very much. Slippers on your right. It'll be ready in 5. Just say it will be ready in 5.
It will be ready in 5.
Good. It will. It's not will. It will. It will be ready in 5.
It will be ready in 5.
Thank you. Well done. For you, my love, Amina, I think it's just being a little bit more precise in your practice. I think there's a habit to run off, but when you run and just keep drilling it and you're not really sure what you're doing, you're actually reinforcing the bad habit rather than stopping, thinking, okay, Pippa's told me to do it, not moving the jaw, let's focus. Really be patient with yourself and take it slowly, okay? Because you've got it all in you, and I know you can hear it and see it, but I think you're just reinforcing the opposite of what I'm asking you to do sometimes. Does that make sense?
Yes, but my jaw moves by itself, maybe.
Of course, and it's going to. But again, it's about mastering what we want to work when, and encouraging what we want to release when we want it to release, and getting that down pat. Takes practice, takes time, but you did really, really well then. Your intonation as well, I thought was good. Can we just try it again a little different way? I want to see if we can pick up the, like you're really looking after your best friend. They've had a terrible day and you're just taking over the evening. You've got a film on, you've lit some candles. I'm going to give you the most relaxing night of your life, my love. So try and put that personality behind it for me, please.
We're having a roast for dinner, so get your slippers on and relax. It will be ready for 5.
Yes, fantastic. That was so different to how you first did it. So again, with you, my love, I think you've got it instinctively in you to really get your personality through there. Would you say you're that kind of friend, usually?
Not now, not, but yes.
Yeah, you've got that like lovely part of you in there. I think just keep having fun with it and playing around with that, because that, I think, was really good. If you can now get your the mastery of what you're doing with your articulators down, I think there's no stopping you. So well done. Any questions?
No.
Fantastic. Lovely work, darling. Good effort. Really, really good
Thanks.
effort. You're welcome. Who's that? Is that Svetlana? Have you gone somewhere else? Are you outside now?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yes, it's me.
Lovely.
Okay. Yeah, so I need to choose one sentence, yes?
Yes,
Am I right?
please. Yes.
Okay, one moment. So, I really can't wait for Christmas. I just need to veg out and watch Netflix.
Yeah, well done. Lovely. Wait for Christmas. Christmas. Can we just try Christmas?
Christmas.
Good, well done. And there's a schwa in the mus, I would say. It's not mass, it's mus.
Okay.
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, and we almost, on that word, guys, generally, like we kind of drop the T. I mean, you said it lovely, Svetlana, but yeah, we don't really say Christmas. We say Christmas. Yeah, there's basically no T in there, even though there is a T in there. So really good. Just say, I just need to veg out.
Veg out.
Yeah, good. Veg out. So, okay, intonation for you is, I think, going to be like the game-changing thing to make you sound more British. Rather than, similar to what I was just saying to Valeria, can we try, rather than veg out and Christmas, can we try keeping it maybe a bit flatter? Christmas, veg out. I'd rather it a little bit more, less distance between the pitch change in the word.
Okay.
Try that.
Christmas, veg out.
Yeah, good. And make sure it's veg out, not vig out.
Veg out.
Veg.
Veg out.
Veg.
Veg out. Veg out.
Veg
Veg out.
Yeah,
Veg
it's
out.
a veg out. Okay, fabulous. Do the whole tongue twist. It's not tongue twister. Do the whole sentence for me again. And again, let's just try. What might help is making you more exhausted, actually. So let's like underplay it a bit more. And yeah, you're really tired. Try that behind it.
I really can't wait for Christmas. I just need to veg out and watch Netflix.
Good. Really, really good. Christmas, I think, kind of went back into the old habit again. Christmas.
Christmas.
Christmas. Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's like there's a little, it's like on a boat on the sea and it just bobs. Christmas.
Christmas. Wait
Yeah.
for Christmas.
Yeah, excellent.
Okay.
Lovely. Really, really good. Can't wait. Just say can't wait.
Can't wait.
Yeah, good. And again, I'll give you permission now, Svetlana, rather than can't wait, Can we try can't wait? So drop the T's for me.
Can't, can't, can't wait.
Yeah.
Glottal stop for T. Can't
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
on the can't, you can have more of a glottal. On the wait, you just did it, then you actually kept the T in, and that sounded a bit more natural, actually. So either or, you can put a glottal on the end of either of them, or both of them. Or if you want to have the T, I actually think that suits you a little bit more. Can't wait.
Okay. I really can't wait for Christmas. I
Yeah.
just need to veg out and watch Netflix.
Yeah, well done. And it's veg. You just keep getting veg mixed up.
Veg out.
Yeah.
Veg out. Sorry, I forgot about it.
That's
Veg out.
fine. Veg out.
Okay.
Yeah. Just say and watch Netflix.
I watch Netflix.
Again?
Watch Netflix.
And watch Netflix.
And watch Netflix.
Yeah, okay. I think make sure, again, some of these words that are smaller, like and, or I'm, or what else, like the, or for, sometimes I think we just think we can skip them. I know I was just getting you to do that last bit. Just make sure it still has like, because it's not that you just want to veg out, watch Netflix. If you said, I want to veg out, watch Netflix and chill, that's different. But if you are saying, I just want to do veg out and this other thing, the and is very crucial and important in there. And I think maybe we've cut out a few. I think in the past you might have dropped, I feel like those were things, might not have been you, I can't remember now, but sometimes we drop those things. So yeah, I think it's actually important because you're telling me you're doing two things, therefore the and is actually very important. Make sense?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I understood.
Just say, I just need to veg out and watch Netflix.
I just need to veg out and watch Netflix. And watch Netflix. And watch Netflix.
Fantastic. Well done. Can we have a moment to appreciate it? It's perfect. As well, because you were letting your breath guide you. I just need to veg out. Like, that's a really useful tool as well, guys. Like, if you're tired, if you're really running low of energy, your breath can guide you. This is another reason we do these exercises at the beginning. Shh, shh. I'm trying to get your physicality and your breath to match up so that you can do exactly what Svetlana just did and instinctively find it on the sentence. That was brilliant. Any questions?
No, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Fantastic work, my love. Olga, you haven't been yet, have you, on this one? Yes, you have. Lovely. Anyone else? Yeah, there's more hands raised. Why can't I see them? Aha, Anna, there you are. I was looking at the other page again. Anna, please.
I'll go with number 3.
Okay, splendid.
It was all right. Nothing special. I wouldn't go back again in a hurry.
Yeah, lovely. Oh, that was very kind. That was a kind take on that. Can we make it a bit more nasty? Like you really didn't like the owner of that restaurant, and actually you're actually being quite polite by saying it was all right.
Okay. It was all right. Nothing special. I wouldn't go back again in a hurry.
Yeah, loved it. Ooh, bitchy. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Well done, well done. Fantastic. Right, all right. Let's just say all right.
All right.
Yeah. So all right is such a, we just throw it around all the time now. It's kind of become its own thing in England, I would say. So actually, with the T at the end of it, if you're saying this to maybe your friends and you're being a bit more casual, I would recommend you drop the T. But if you're really trying to express yourself, maybe like you did the second time, it was all right, you might enjoy all of those consonant sounds and vowel sounds in the word a little bit more. So essentially what I'm saying is that there's no right or wrong. I just want you to be aware that you have a choice in the word all right. Because when you're saying it to someone and you're just meeting them on the street, oh, all right, you probably wouldn't say all right with the T. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a general note for all of you guys. All right is usually an expression to say hello these days. And if you are saying it in that colloquial way to somebody in the street, for example, you probably won't articulate the word as clearly as if you're expressing yourself in a situation like this where it was all right. I didn't really like the food there. I might say the word a bit more precisely. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, they usually say on the streets, "Are you right?
You're right. You're right.
right.
I'd say there's more of a glottal. If you're the type of person that would say that to someone on the street, I would say there's more of a glottal, usually more of a glottal ending rather than a pronounced T. Yeah? So it was all right. Good. I'm just giving you the option, and you're doing it fabulously well. Anyway, just say the whole tongue twister again, and let's put whatever personality you want on it again. I just want to check some articulation.
It was all right. Nothing special. I wouldn't go back again in a hurry.
Yeah, good. It's all right. Just say hurry.
Hurry.
Yeah, good, better. Careful it doesn't become Harry. Hurry.
Hurry.
Yeah, good. Thank you very much. I wouldn't go back again. I wouldn't go back again. Just say that again.
I wouldn't go back again in a
Yeah.
hurry.
Good. So again, I'm going to be a bit nitpicky. It's not set in stone, but I wouldn't go back again in a hurry. Can you hear how much of a leap we've got from I wouldn't? I wouldn't. Can we try and keep it a bit flatter? I wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't go back again.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little intonation thing. Similar to what I said to a few people earlier. I don't. Hang on, sorry. Let me just think something. I don't wanna. I think it's like a bounce back. So we could, just before, it was, I wouldn't do this and I stay here on that pitch. I think in a British accent, there's a little bit more of like a tennis ball motion. You know, when you throw a tennis ball at the floor, it just bounces straight back up again, quite high. I kind of feel like in the British accent, if we go down, we normally kind of bounce around there a little bit more, like the bounce of the ball starts to even out a bit. Does that make sense? You know, that visualization. If you threw a tennis ball, it'll bounce big and then it gets smaller, quicker. I kind of feel like there's a bit more of that in our accent and our intonation pattern. So I wouldn't go back there again in a hurry. Can you see how that's like the tennis ball? I wouldn't go back there again in a hurry.
I wouldn't go back again in a hurry.
Yeah. And it's because you're talking about going back somewhere in a hurry, like all of the words, if you're talking and saying about movement, if you're talking about something that has got movement behind it, I think movement can really help you find the right intonation pattern within it, if that makes sense. You're talking about going back in a hurry and how you wouldn't do that. Therefore, the stress on wouldn't is quite important, but saying again in a hurry is actually quite a common thing that we say. I feel like I'm getting very complicated with it, but it's just food for thought and things to think about. But that was really good. You pretty much imitated me spot on, which is exactly what I wanted you to do, Anna. So well done. Just say it was all right.
It was all right.
Yeah, good. It was all right. So you see how we're kind of like starting big and going small again. Again, that bouncy ball analogy. Nothing special.
It was a very good explanation. That's why it's clear.
Yeah, okay, good. Thank you, love. Oh, thank God for that. Thank you. Good. So yeah, bear that in mind, guys. If you're struggling with some intonation, maybe think about the bouncing ball imagery. That might help. Especially in a phrase like this, where it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not really vibing with it. We're going down that way. Wouldn't go back there again. It's quite dismissive, I would say. Have you got any questions, Anna?
No, thank you.
Good. Yeah, really good. Lovely stuff. Good pronunciation. Yana, please, darling. Hello.
Hello, it's been forever. How's your day been?
Yeah, she did it. She rocked it. Lovely. Has it actually been forever?
Forever.
Oh, no. That was me being playful. That was me being playful. Nothing to do with your jaw or chin, my love. You're perfect. So what I was trying to get at is that forever, it hasn't been forever. It's probably just been a year or maybe a day, right? So again, can we have a bit more playfulness on the fact it's been forever when it probably hasn't been forever? Try it again.
Hello, it's been forever. How's your day been?
Yeah, it's a bit more like intonation is a bit bigger for me. It's been forever. Lovely. Really, really good. Excellent. Well done, Yana. Your hello as well was really nice then. I thought it suited you very, very well. Just say, how's your day been?
How's your day been?
Yeah, good. Been. I think we do say been quite a lot rather than been. Even though been is the right way to do it. But you did it. You did just do it then. But look, can we just try been? How's your day been? Try that.
How's your day been?
Other way. How's your day been?
How's your day been?
Good. Okay. I want you to be able to do both of those on demand for me. Okay. So been, like a wasted
like a long E, like a, yeah.
Been, like a short E. In, kit vowel.
Been.
Been, excellent. But how's your day been? A bit longer. How's your day been?
How's your day been?
Been.
Been.
There it is. That's the one.
So is that like I have to stretch my lips more to get the sound,
I
right?
think so. Yeah. Think wider. Been.
Been.
Yeah, delightful. So again, it depends who you're talking to. You might be like, oh, how's your day been? A bit more casual, a bit quick. You don't have a lot of time to find out. It's a bit more quicker to get the word out. But if you're speaking to your friend who's crying in the toilet, you might go, how's your day been? Are you okay? You might use the been more. Okay? Does that make sense?
So if I'm actually interested, how's the day been? I make it longer, right?
You might make it longer. I'm giving you options and food for
Okay.
thought. Yeah. So there's no right or wrong. I just think saying been is a little bit more colloquial. It's a bit more casual. And again, if I was just speaking to my husband quickly, but I'm cooking dinner, I'm like, how's your day been? I'm not fully listening. So I'm probably going to say it that way, right? But if I'm
Okay.
genuinely concerned about someone, I would probably stress out my language a little bit more, drag it out a bit more to make them feel more considered. Okay? So I'm not giving you, again, I'm not saying that's the right way, that's the wrong way. I'm saying I want you to start thinking about all of this when you're saying these words and how you're trying to make someone else feel. Does that make sense, Yana?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so interesting, isn't it? But that was lovely. Just say hello. It's been forever again. I enjoyed it.
Hello, it's been forever.
Yeah, that is spot on. That is so British. I loved it. Well done. Any questions?
It's not really related to this sentence, but
Okay, go on then.
going back to this exercise of putting the jaw down. I did notice that my back of the tongue is still up. It's kind of still up, I think. It's only down when I kind of do this. So then it goes down. So I don't
Yeah.
know what
Okay.
other exercise I should do to make it
So,
like down.
well, no, because the thing is, I mean, this isn't your tongue, but no, I won't use that. It's not helpful. I'm trying to think how I can explain this. Your tongue naturally, it kind of like, it does naturally sit like this, I would say. Yeah, in your mouth. There is a natural kind of arch. However, when you hollow it out, you're definitely lowering it. So that's great. But what I want you to realize is that the difference between it being in a neutral curved position and an actively engaged, lifted up position. So the best thing that you can do, I think, to identify this is similar to what I was giving oh God, I've forgotten her name. Amina, I think it was. Tongue push up. So press the whole tongue to the roof of the mouth. Yeah, can you do that for me now? Whole thing. Keep breathing. And then release. Yeah, great. Try not to when I say release, I just want you to be neutral. Try not to engage your tongue, just letting it sit, chill. Good. Now let's hollow it out again, like you said when you just did. And then release, come back to neutral. Good. So where your tongue is now, I think is your neutral position. Unless you can really feel it engaging at the back and you're kind of lifting it, which I don't think you are doing.
I think maybe not now.
Yeah, right. Okay, good. So exactly. So again, guys, just a general tool and helpful thing. If you're trying to identify something or a position, do the opposites and see where the middle ends up being. So what we're doing is we're engaging the whole tongue. It's a big, thick muscle. Yeah, we're engaging the whole thing when we're pushing it to the roof of the mouth. Then we're coming back to neutral and just think neutral, loose, not engaging anything. Then we're going to engage again, but in the opposite direction. Hollow it out like a canoe. And then we're going to come back to neutral again. So what we're doing is we're stretching it in both directions so that we can find out where the middle ground is. Yeah. And I think you've got it. I just think when you're doing certain sounds or words, you're just letting that tongue creep up a little bit more. But the more you do those exercises, pushing, lowering, you'll be able to control it more because you'll have a greater awareness of what you're doing with your shapes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, darling. Good question. Well done for asking. Lovely jubbly. Right, we're going to run over a couple of minutes, as we usually do, but that's all right. Katia, my love, And then the other person with their hand up, make yourself known because you weren't in at the start of the class and I don't know who you are and I will kick you out if I don't know who you are. Katia, my love, what do you want to do?
Number 5.
Go for it.
5. Do you want me to pick you up anything?
Good. Well done. Do you? Just say do you.
Do
Yeah.
you?
Do you? Yeah, good. Try it for now. Let's try not go do you.
Do you?
Okay, good. That's what I don't want you to do. So you've practiced that. Brilliant. Now can I try 2 syllables? Do you?
Do you?
Yeah, good. So guys, general note, we can see it says do you, but we rarely say do you. That being said, can I ask you now, Katia, to say that sentence as if it's the 5th time you're saying it to your friend because they're not listening to you. So you need to perhaps articulate a little bit clearer and you're a bit pissed off. So just try saying it that way for me.
I will try. Do you want me to pick you up anything?
Yes, fantastic. Do you want me to pick you up anything? Fantastic. Well done. Exactly. So again, we may actually decide to say, do you want me to get you anything? Hello. So we might actually choose to articulate it clearer. Therefore, the intonation is totally different to how you said it the first time. Fantastic. Really, really good. Excuse me. Do you want me to pick you up? Pick. Can you just say pick?
Pick.
Good. So we know it's a short, sharp sound. Pick. But I actually want you to enjoy the I in there a bit more. Pick.
Is it kit vowel? Kit. Am I right?
Pick, kit. Yeah, it's the kit vowel.
Pick.
Good. Careful. It's almost becoming peck. Pick. You're doing it right and then you're confusing yourself, I think. Just try, so you know, like a bird might peck on, a kookaburra might peck on a wooden tree, yeah? Peck. Just do a peck for me.
Pick.
Oh, the sounds.
Should
Sorry,
I aspirate, like to make more breathe with the pick, or shall I just pick without more aspiration?
I think don't think about aspirating it too much, even though the P is a voiceless sound. So good, again, observation and realization. But try and just get over that and enjoy the get on the voice for me. Peck. But I want you to say peck first of all, like a bird would peck. Peck, and then pick. Because I want you to be clear on what you're doing differently. So let's just try pecking like a chicken. Peck. Do that first.
Peck.
Perfect, spot on. And now we're going to pick like we're picking up something. Pick. Good.
Pick.
Good. Better. Make sure it is that ick and not a ook. Peck, pick, puck. You're starting to now bring in puck, which you weren't doing before. So yeah, let's just try again. Peck like a chicken.
Peck.
Great. And now we'll pick up the litter.
Pick.
Good. And now let's just try puck like a book. Puck. Great. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Lovely. So again, guys, if you ever get a bit muddied and you're not sure, just try doing all of them until you find like what you want to do. So good. You can say pick. So let's just enjoy that. Do you want me to pick you up anything?
Do you want me to pick you up anything?
Better. Thank you so much. Really good. And now one other thing, guys, a general note for you all. Sometimes there's certain sounds like alliterate. Do you know what alliteration is? Does everyone know what that is? Don't worry if you don't. Yeah, some nods. Essentially, it's where there's like a few words with the same sounds at the beginning of the word. Or for me, it also includes where it's got the same sounds at any point in the word. For example, do you want me to pick you up anything? Usually alliteration involves more than 2, but I actually think pick you up is actually a very common phrase that we use. And because there's 2 P's in there, I want you to honor those a little bit more, Katia. Pick you up. I feel like the up is losing its impetus, but actually you're not picking anything, you're picking them up something. So I actually want a little bit more stress and intonation in the pick you up. Yeah, does that make sense? Maybe not, who knows. Katia, give it a go. You're muted for me, just unmute yourself.
You mean whole sentence?
Yeah, just say pick you up and give me a P
Ah,
at the end of up.
pick you up. Pick you up.
Good. Good, good, good. Well done. So what's your habit is, I think, is to rush because you think it sounds more British if you rush it, but actually you're losing the Britishness by doing that. Pick you up. Pick you up. That's nothing. That's gibberish, okay? Pick you up. 3 syllables. I'm going to pick you up something. Just say that. I'm going to pick you up something.
Pick you up.
Pick
Pick
you
you
up.
up. Pick you up.
Good. Okay, good, good, good. What I want a little bit more of is lip rounding on the U. Pick you up.
Pick you up.
Hey, hey, hey. That's exactly what I want, okay? Fantastic. That sounded so much more British and much clearer. Yeah, it wasn't gibberish anymore. Well done. Just say the whole tongue twister one more time and we'll move on to the last person.
Do you want me to pick you up anything?
Well done. Better. Careful we don't lose the do you. Do you.
Do you? Do
Do
you?
you. Yeah, and again, actually, it's that you. I think it's the y.
Do
More
you?
lip rounding on that will help you. Do you want me to?
Do you want me to?
Yeah, better.
Do
Well
you
done.
want me to?
Yes,
Okay.
better.
Thank
Get those
you.
lips rounded. Lovely, Cassia. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Final person, Asya. Make yourself known.
Hello.
It's you. I remember you. Sometimes people manage to sneak onto Zooms. I have to be like, who is this person? I need to check. What would you like to work on, Asya?
Number 7.
Great, go for it, my love.
What's everybody got planned for today?
Fantastic. Really, really good. What's everybody got planned for today? Can we try it? Let's put a different character on it. Can we try it a little bit more like you've got to make sure everyone has got something to do today. Like you're a little bit more in charge and you're making sure everyone's got a job to do. Can we try that?
What's everybody got planned for today?
Yeah, okay, good, lovely, well done, well done. One thing I'll just give you straight away is on today, you can put a schwa in there, so it's today rather than today. So can you just try that, today?
Today.
Yeah, fantastic, better. One more time.
What's everybody got planned for today?
Ah, very good, very good. I'd say it's a bit of a middle ground, but that was perfect. Lovely, so you've got the option. What's everybody got planned for today? Not tomorrow, today. You might choose to say today, but if it's a bit more casual and you're being a bit more calm about it, today. It might be a bit more blasé. Yeah? Does that make sense, Asya?
What's everybody got planned for today?
Good, 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 good. Well done. Now can we try it really casual, like you're talking to some children?
How?
Like you're talking to some children at preschool and you're being like a really good, you know, people that are good with kids, that are really playful and they're really like engaging. You're trying to engage all the kids and see are you painting? Are you going to be reading? What are you going to be doing? Yeah, a little bit more playful, maybe. Oh, she's frozen.
What's Wait.
Oh, I
What's
can't hear
everybody
us.
got planned today?
Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. You froze a little bit, but that's fine. Just make sure you say what planned for today, even though what you said is fine grammatically as well. What's everybody got planned for today? Go for it again. Try one more time.
What's everybody got planned for today?
Yeah, good. Well done. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I think it's really, really good, to be honest. Your British accent's pretty spot on. I just say give you permission to keep playing around with your intonation and trying different ways to make it mean different things to different people as you're practicing it. Does that make sense, Asya?
What's everybody got planned for today?
Yeah, good. And just repeat after me. What's everybody got planned for today? Let's do it a bit suspiciously.
What's everybody got planned for today?
Yeah, good. Well done. Well done. I think for you, it's about being playful and finding different ways, okay? And being confident to keep playing around with that. Does that make sense?
What's everybody got planned for today?
Good. Well done. Spot on. Any questions?
No, thank you.
You're welcome, darling. Lovely to see you. Very good, very good. Anybody else? I think we've done everybody. Guys, well done today. I know it's like a bit of It's a bit more difficult when I'm not being like, this is the right way and this is the wrong way. But I really want you to start thinking independently about this, because it is going to depend on your personality so much and your common situations that you find yourself in. Okay. So, see if you're when you're watching things as well, like on TV, if you're watching a British drama or anything, or listening to a British speaker in public, like if they're on the phone to their boss and they're pretending to be sick, they're going to talk very differently than when they're talking to their friend in the coffee shop, like, haha, I just got out of work again. So again, see if you can start picking up how people behave differently in different situations, and what mannerisms and what intonation patterns they start to use. Okay. If anyone's got any questions, I'll hang on for a minute or two, but if you're all good to go, carry on your beautiful Sundays. It was lovely to see you all. You all did amazing, and I'm really impressed with all of you. Well done for being here. Yeah, just unmute yourself if you've got any questions and just ask away. And if you need to go, please leave. I know we've overrun.
Just a quick question from me.
Yes,
what
ma'am.
do you recommend for spontaneous speech? Because sometimes the thing is, when I speak, I forgot to concentrate what sound I should use for a particular word, for example. And I have to say it because I'm already in the middle of saying the sentence. I don't want to pause and, yeah. Right. So what's your advice?
So just reframe, say it again for me. So what's the problem you're having?
Advice to improve spontaneous speech and sound, to pick the right sound for the words you want to use, because it's a limited time.
So as with anything spontaneous, like my background is acting, right? So I'm an actress. To make something look spontaneous, do you know how many times I've drilled it to get it spot on in practice? Hundreds. If I'm learning a whole Shakespeare play, I can't mess up the words, right? So obviously, but I'm so confident in Shakespeare, I could improvise it probably if I needed to, if I forgot something. So what I'd encourage you to do the most is read and speak out loud at the same time. Pick up a news article from BBC News or something, and I want you to we call it sight reading, where you are just reading it out loud. I do it often with my book. I'll just say to my husband, do you want me to read to you for a little bit? Because it's just good practice for me to practice lifting something straight off the page. And that's what I'd actually encourage you to do more of, Yana, all of you, because it is those words that are tricky, that you see them and you think you know how to say it, but then when it comes out, it isn't quite right. But if you've read that word 20 times and seen it on the page, and you know exactly what context it's been used in a British written book, you'll find it much easier. And just for those of you who did join a little bit after I said about it, look it up in a physical dictionary. If there's any words that you struggle with, because it's normally originated from Latin, what you'll find is that there's similar words that have similar starts because they origin from the same Latin word. Actually, it will all piece it together a bit easier for you as well, if that makes sense. Google is a great resource, but it is normally Americanized. So if you want an American British accent, that's different to a British accent. So I'd recommend getting a physical copy of a book. And again, being touchy-feely, being creative with it, I think just helps. So I'd say practice reading out loud and reading things you've never read before. That will help you with that when you're in the moment and you get stuck. Does that make sense, Yana? Okay, that being said, if you are stuck in the moment and you can't think of it, I do think making sure your ums and your what's that word? Those little phrases that could help you are like on point. For example, practice going, what's the word? Because I do that. I'm British, but I still forget to find the word sometimes. And I will say that, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Practice saying that, and then you can use it when you are stuck next time. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Interesting, isn't it? And I've never thought of that actually, but of course, like, I'm British, my native tongue is English, but of course I don't have all of the words to say sometimes, and I do have to think about what it is I'm trying to say. So yeah, if you master that, then you're going to sound even more British, aren't you? So yeah, good. Any other questions, guys? Are we all good? Lovely, lovely jubbly. Right, what I'll do is I've actually written out a few more sentences, 20 more sentences actually, because I wasn't sure how many people would be on this call. I'll just copy and paste them all into the chat, and you can just have a little look and practice in your own time, just so you've got a bit more simple reading that you can do and practice saying out loud. And if any of you have any other questions, I know I don't keep my group very active. It's because we've only agreed that I'm doing these sessions. But if you have got any quick questions in the weeks and you haven't seen me in a while, just put it in the chat. I will get back to you as soon as I can. So yeah, if you want any extra help from someone who sounds like me, who is British, then just put it in the Telegram and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay? Because I care about you all. I want you to do brilliantly well, which you are doing brilliantly well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you
I dropped my
so
pen.
much.
Lovely to
Thank
see
you.
You're welcome. Have a good afternoon. See you all.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Thank you.
Ciao, Bellas.
Bye.
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 Bye.